Strengthening one's existing network is primarily about investing in real relationships. If a friend needs a mutual introduction, do you oblige? If a colleague needs assistance on a project, do you need help? If it is a real relative's birthday, do you remember to wish her? Sirius Mystery, the current chairman of the Tata Group, was my classmate at Cathedral School. Sirius was one of the naughtiest chaps in school, and everyone, teachers and students included, loved him. He could pull the chair away just as you were about to sit down and still offer you a genuinely friendly smile and hand to help you up. We celebrated our 25th year class reunion some years ago, and there was a last minute hitch with the venue. Sirius, as usual, was quick to offer his own home as an alternative. It was his way of reaching out to all his school friends and teachers. That simple gesture is an excellent example of strengthening an existing network. Remember, the ability to nurture a network is simple yet complicated because it involves dealing with human psychology. Growing new networks is mostly about leveraging interactions. If you are seated next to a stranger on a flight, do you introduce yourself and try to strike a conversation? If you are invited to a friend's place for dinner, do you hang out with people you already know, or do you attempt to meet new people? Chance encounters are often the routes through which opportunities manifest themselves. The following story illustrates my point. Dilip Kumar was born in 1966. Unfortunately, his father passed away when Dilip was just 9. Musically inclined, Dilip was able to support his family by playing in various orchestras. After completing his education, he eventually moved into the world of advertising and began composing jingles. One of the jingles that is composed was for Leo Coffee, and it ended up bagging an award. At a party hosted by the ad's producer Sharada Trilok, Dilip bumped into the famous film director Mani Ratnam, who happened to be Sharada's cousin. Some months later, Sharada called up Dilip to tell him that Mani Ratnam wanted to meet him. Mani Ratnam heard Dilip's composition and was impressed enough to offer him a film. Dilip Kumar was by then known as A.R. Rahman, and that for first film was Roja. My father, Mahindra Sanghi, has always been a very sociable person, hosting dinners, attending multiple events and engagements regularly. In office, I always saw him dictating thank you notes, condolence messages, letters of congratulations, and birthday and anniversary greetings. His secretaries had a tough time keeping up with his schedule. Many years later, as a businessman, I realized that his legacy to me was the huge network of people he knew. There was almost no one who didn't know him. Networks were not only important for creating opportunities, they are often also critical for responding to them. Take the case of N.R. Narayana Murthy, founder of Infosys, always broke. Murthy always owed me money. We used to go for dinner and he would say, I don't have money with me. You pay my share. I will return it to you later. For 3 years, I maintained a book of Murthy's debts to me. No, he never returned the money, and I finally tore it up after our wedding. The amount was as a little over 4,000 rupees, says Sudha Murthy, wife of N.R. Narayana Murthy. Murthy married Sudha in 1978. while he was working with Putney Computers. 3 years later, he decided to start Infosys along with 6 colleagues. Murthy had a vision, but absolutely no capital. Unknown to him, Sudha had quietly saved 10,000 rupees, which she gave him as startup capital when he needed it. Infosys was initially set up in Pune. Sudha and Murthy's house, acquired with a joint loan, became the company's first office. While Murthy ran Infosys, Sudha worked as a systems and analyst with Walchand Group to cover their household expenses. In fact, without Sudha Murthy, Infosys Mama might never have started. Journalist writer Max Gunther sums it up beautifully. The bigger your web of friendly contacts, the better the odds in your favor. You cannot know what thunderbolt of good fortune is being prepared for you now by some distant engine of fate. You cannot know what complex interconnection of human relationship will guide the thunderbolt in your direction. But you can know with certainty the probability of you getting hit is directly proportional to the number of